From the PEP Radio Newsroom, this is the evening news blast. LGBTQ Nation is reporting that an Emmy-winning queer journalist says she was shoved and pepper sprayed by federal agents in Minneapolis on Saturday while reporting on the aftermath of Alex Pretti's death. As has been widely reported, Pretti, a 37-year-old U.S. citizen and intensive care unit nurse, who worked at the Minneapolis VA hospital, was killed Saturday morning by federal agents who reportedly shot him 10 times after they'd already wrestled him to the ground and disarmed him. Pretty's death, the second at the hands of federal agents in Minneapolis this month, and the Trump administration's lies upon lies about the circumstances that led to it, have sparked outrage and protest both in Minnesota and around the country. According to Queerty and local NBC affiliate KARE-TV, reporter Jana Shortal was reporting on the scene in the immediate aftermath of Pretty's killing. She described a tense atmosphere as some 75 to 100 members of the community poured onto the street and began to clash with federal agents. Shortal explained that she remained behind crime scene tape and that her press credentials were clearly visible, as can be seen in a video she later posted to Instagram. At some point, she said a couple of Border Patrol agents decided to move the crime scene tape back. They started to just aggressively say, "Move back," but nobody knew what was happening. Shortle explained, "I'm moving back, walking backwards on the pavement in my boots, and apparently I was not fast enough. And so an agent probably twice my size pushed me pretty hard, and I said, 'Don't push me, I'm press.'" Shortle said the agent pushed her again, even as she shouted that she was with the press, and continued to back up as instructed. That's when she says a chemical irritant went almost directly into my left eye. Shortle noted that she did not see where the irritant came from. In a video posted to her Instagram page, Shortle stressed that she was, throughout the interaction, behind the crime scene tape. "I played by the rules, doing my job," she wrote in the post caption. They did not. On KARE, Shortle said that in the moments leading up to the incident, she only saw one Minneapolis Police Department officer on the scene. The officer, she said, approached a federal agent asking to speak to his supervisor. The agent, Shortle said, did not appear to know who was in charge, but allowed the officer to cross the crime scene tape anyway. I just can't imagine for that police officer, even those agents. There was a shooting clearly where a man died. There are hundreds of people now coming on each city block from each area. This is a dense part of the city, and nobody knows who the supervisor is or who's in charge. She said it's just terrifying. She described the scene as chaotic. It seemed like everything was happening on a reactionary basis, and this is what concerns me, Shortle said, adding that someone has to take control of this situation because it is dangerous. And that is the news blast for this hour. If you're watching our news videos on YouTube, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. PEP Radio is available on the Live 365 app, the PEP Radio page at paequality.com, Roku, and Alexa. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.